If you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, Grainger understands that you go to great lengths and sometimes heights to ensure the power is always flowing, which is why you can count on Grainger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery, so you have everything you need to get the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This episode is brought to you by Amazon Prime. From streaming to shopping, Prime helps you get more out of your passions. So whether you're a fan of true crime or prefer a nail-biting novel from time to time, with services like Prime Video, Amazon Music, and fast free delivery, Prime makes it easy to get more out of whatever you're into or getting into. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to learn more.
Oh boy, we have a letter today. A letter that we got at our live show. Sometimes at the live show, we'll say, "Hey, if you need advice, you want to write us a letter, drop it in this box." And
boy, did they
drop it in the box?
They dropped it in the box today, and this is, I don't know how I feel about this one.
We might have to suspend the system of allowing people to submit letters at the live show after this letter. So let's just get into it on today's episode of Advice Fight.
We're here to help you mostly just fine. Advice Fight. I think you're wrong, 'cause I know I'm right. Advice Fight. I say advice, you say fight. I say advice, you say fight. Advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Advice Fight, the competitive advice podcast. My name's Adam Caton Holland.
I'm Ben Roy.
I'm Andrew Orvidal.
And this is a well-oiled machine. We're humming. We are banging out episodes left and right.
We're just trying to get to all of it. You know what I mean? There's so much advice that needs to be given. The advice fields are fertile and ready to be reaped.
We've instituted a new voting system in the event of a tie on this show. We used to kick it over to producer Ron, and he would determine who would be the winner of the episode. We've decided to let the listeners start voting. The listeners are voting, and we have to report the results of the last election.
Indeed, we do. And I think you've stalled
you smug little
long
fuck.
enough.
You notice how long he held that vowel at the end? The little piece of shit, you little fucking muppet. Why don't you announce who won this one? Why don't you take your
I won.
Let me remind our listeners, this last episode was about someone needed help navigating the nightmare that is healthcare in America. We all gave our advice. We couldn't come to a winner, and the listeners voted. Andrew, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I won because our listeners are
so
smart
stupid.
and
Enjoy
practical
your
people.
pigeon-toed victory lap, you are the worst. Dude.
I
You
will. It's a
pandered
small
hard.
circle. I didn't pander. You know why? Because our listeners like advice they can fucking use.
Just say human. Yeah, that's going to work with our monolith of a healthcare
advice
system.
that they
You
can
fucking
use.
listeners.
Listen,
You
you
failed.
guys, you have to bear in mind, this could be somebody's first episode they're ever listening to. They
That's
have no
true.
idea what we're even talking about. So what I want to tell people listening for the first time, but really I'd like to speak to the voters today, because these voters are setting a very dangerous precedent.
Yeah,
because
of good decisions.
What happens very often on the show, this comedy podcast, Andrew, is that one of us will give real advice and the other two will have fun. They'll riff, they'll make some jokes, right? And that's how the comedy podcast works. Now we're kicking it over to the listeners and they're voting. And of course they vote for the real advice because the other two in comparison are nonsense. We know that. But
Or at
I'll
least
tell
you
what,
think mine was nonsense.
right. But they're a little bit left of center and they're like, well, given the three choices, I guess I'll go with the one that's just the meat and the potatoes.
That's
that
not
makes
true.
sense.
They vote for the funny stuff all the time.
They do not vote for the
They
funny
do not.
stuff. They vote.
You're a fucking liar. Yours was not funny. You're a fucking liar.
I didn't
and
say that. I
fucking
didn't
hate
say that
you.
one was funny, but they do vote for the funny stuff.
Well,
sometimes.
okay. Well,
No.
maybe they do sometimes, but barely ever. You're so stupid.
So I want to tell the listeners right now, as you vote in the future, know that if you keep voting for the one practical piece of advice, you are going to ruin the humor on this podcast.
That's right, Adam.
This will
you
become
sluts
a podcast
are going to ruin this.
Because I do want the win, and Ben wants the win. We
Yes,
all
I
want
do.
the win. And if you keep showing us that the cookie we get is from boring advice, this will be a Dear Abby podcast real fucking quick.
Oh.
There will be no humor.
Oh, we are going to be
There will-
three old maids
Yep.
just giving
Don't
advice
let
on how to
Adam- don't
properly
let Adam
flick
tell
the
you how to
bean,
vote.
how to flick the bean properly.
Don't let
late
this
into
asshole
life.
tell you how to vote. You're voting with your
you
heart.
Oh, now you're
right?
pandering
You're
again. What a
voting with
shock.
your
He's pandering to the
heart.
voters again.
I'm telling them the
I
truth.
Can't fucking stand it.
I don't want to dwell on the past.
Yeah.
I just wanted to issue a stern warning to voters.
Yeah,
for the
wow. Warning received.
I want to issue one. Everybody applauds what my man Luigi did, but when push comes to shove, you fucking assholes will just pander to the phone tree. That's what you'll do. You'll just stay online, and that's why nothing changes. Anyway, Adam, as you were, I'm done.
Thank you, Ben. Let's move on from this ugly episode.
It is ugly. So Andrew won.
did
Thank you all for
win.
participating. And there was a lot of funny comments. And truly, thank you all for doing this. When it gets to a tie, listen. Now you know you're being a part of this. Now you know that just because you vote doesn't mean that you're free from any kind of ridicule or criticism. Mm-hmm. And just because you vote doesn't mean that we can't have an opinion about that. And that's
Exactly
all
right.
that Adam
Exactly
is.
right.
And Adam, we
This is
appreciate
This is USA last time I checked.
Oh, my boy.
Oh my God.
As we talked about in the cold open, we started asking people that come to our live show, hey, if you need advice, just go ahead and blind submit in this box. Maybe we'll read it on the pod. And boy, howdy, we got one last show that we literally passed around to each other and said, would you look at this?
Yeah.
My fucking God.
Just to remind the listeners, the last live show letter we tackled was how do I fuck Ben? That was the last
Right.
one we got that we
Right.
tackled.
I got to tell you
from the
guys,
show.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Still unfucked. You know, we've been talking lately about some mystery girlfriend. I don't have a girlfriend. I remain largely unfucked.
All right.
Okay. Nah, I'm just putting that. I'm just letting you all know.
I
that-
disagree, Ben.
look-
Have you checked your bank account lately? Fun times.
Ring
here
a
on the
ding
pod.
ding.
No, it didn't work, but this one will work, and it's sort of it relates to our parents, to a parent.
Sure.
And a parent-
The aging process, mortality, one's sense
And
of...
you have to look after your parents, you know? They looked after you when you
Yes,
were
it's
little.
about looking
And
after
then
one's-
as you become an adult, you got to look after your
It's so
parents.
few people
Holding
in our
their
country.
hand.
We were so quick to put our parents in homes and ignore the problems they have because they may be a little bit grumpy or they may be disconnected from the rest of society. And so we put them in homes. But this person is seeking an answer from us. And before we get to the letter, let me ask you, guys, just in relation to the letter, your parents be fucking? Let me ask you, do your parents be fucking?
I don't even want to ponder
And-
it. I don't even want to think
Do you
about
think
it.
that your parents be fucking? Andrew, you first.
Gosh, I don't even want to speculate, dude. I mean, my mom is married. I have a stepdad, so I'll just say the option is there. But my dad must be like an asexual person because he lives alone, and I can pretty conclusively say my dad is not fucking.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you don't, you'd know. Yeah, you'd know. Because
Well,
your dad
I mean,
would
I
tell
wouldn't
you.
know.
You and your pops would talk about
No,
it. You and
we
Dad
would not talk
about
about it.
Oh, you wouldn't talk about it with your dad?
No.
You don't think your dad would be like, fuck,
Pulled
I got
down a little
beat
trim last night. No.
Daddy bottomed out on a fucking...
I like that we
on
think
a-
that my dad talks in that voice, but
Me too.
He's from Colorado.
Guys,
If he
Ben's
did it-
been to Boonesboro, Maryland
and he's
recently.
changed.
I have,
He's
He's
come
y'all, Boonesboro
back
changed me. I did a
changed.
big ass show in Boonesboro, Maryland. People love me down there, and they gave me this. And I feel like if you give
you take-
someone
you
this,
take this.
you
You
take
take
this,
this.
you
Take
got to
This
use
voice.
it.
You take this voice back with you.
Yeah, you take this, you use this.
Do what now? Do what?
What?
Do what?
To do what is the realtor around there?
Oh yeah,
Dude, what?
it's calling do what?
Get you a parcel.
Yeah, oh God, Boonesboro. Adam, let's not talk about this. I don't even really. I
Wait, you're
know your
abandoning the
folks.
rift after you got me to do it?
Yeah, but I know his parents. I don't really know yours all
My
that
parents
well.
have fucked 3 times.
That's definitive.
That's true.
That we
There is
know.
proof. There is proof of that. Ben, you asked the
Yeah.
question. You're not squirreling out of it.
My mom made a comment at her wedding when she got married to my stepfather that both my parents have sets of parents, my dad and my stepmom, and my mom and my stepfather have made comments that they do have sex lives. And I didn't want to go any further with any of it. They seem happy. So I imagine that means it is. It is happy.
You're the one who uncorked this.
I didn't uncork this. Our writer uncorked this. We're gonna have to
The
talk.
writer
about
didn't
it.
say, "Tell me if your parents are having sex." You did this.
Andrew,
Yeah,
just
but
because
we-
your dad leaves alone doesn't mean he doesn't go to prostitutes or glory holes. Just
I know.
wanna
I
say.
didn't. I couldn't. I'm saying as conclusively as I possibly can.
Just saying he could go to prostitutes or glory holes.
That is an
That's
option.
all I'm saying.
My dad at a glory hole. I'm trying to imagine him even getting down on his fucking knees.
Oh, you think your dad's doing the sucking at the glory hole?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He's working the shift. Okay.
What is that?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think.
You know, Andrew, I gotta tell you, every glory hole does have 2 sides, Andrew. I urge you, get on the other side of that wall.
That's so
You know,
funny.
Adam, I that was my bad. That was my bad. I naturally assumed he'd be the
No,
dick
no.
in.
Yeah. He's making
you
some
know.
side.
And I too.
He's making some side cash.
I'm sitting here. I'm going. Andrew's dad is clearly the one on his feet in this one, but
Well, what's interesting about that is I don't know how many times we've made glory hole jokes. As a Grawlix, we very much like the territory. But Andrew immediately, I think, instinctually goes to the other side. I'm just realizing that now about him. And that's why we work as a trio. There's new angles to every
Yeah.
joke.
well, Andrew naturally, and I think that tells you a lot about Andrew himself. That he goes to the confession side of the wall.
I mean, you either want to see what's about to happen or you're going in blind. I guess that's the difference.
There is
You
a
want to
real
just stick.
parable
You just want to
to the
stick your
glory
most sensitive
hole.
organ through a blind hole, or do you want to see what's coming out of that hole and handle it appropriately?
Ask yourself, listener, what side of the glory hole are you on?
And that's it. When I look at a glory hole, I don't see 2 perverts. I see risk taker and risk averse.
Yes,
and that's
I
all.
see the 2 roads one can travel in life. Which one will you walk?
I see a free spirit and I see a pragmatist.
There is 2 sides to every wall. And boy, that's fucking funny. All right. Well, Andrew, you once again,
It's so funny.
you are the best reader out of the group.
Okay.
Best comprehension skills too. So we're kind of, but you know what? Adam and I are going to get on our knees at this hole and want to.
Why don't you feed us the letter, Andrew? And if you choose to put something else in there, I guess we'll have a minute to see how we want to approach.
I like knowing what's coming. Jesus. I've never thought of a glory.
And on your
hole.
knees, get ready to gobble up this advice.
All right. Here it comes. Here it comes.
All right,
through,
here it comes. All right,
through
dude,
the
give us
hole.
it.
Zip.
Here it goes.
My mom,
All right.
here we go. My mom needs to get laid so fucking bad. She's
Oh my
uptight
God.
and strict and sad. Not sure how to get her out of her comfort zone and dicked. Unsurprisingly, anonymous. but we
all
could
right.
write from a loving son.
Yeah, but Andrew, you don't know for sure.
There
There's
was
no-
you were telling me I didn't know the gender of this letter writer. I'm confident in saying this is probably a son.
I also want to thank a 14-year-old from 1996 for coming to our show.
Yeah.
This does feel like an angry kid.
How do I get my
Wearing
mom
Jinkos.
dicked?
How do I
get
my
you
mom
think?
dick? She's so uptight and strict.
Yeah, that sounds like a daughter.
Yeah, that's what it would be. But a cool daughter, like a wakeboarding daughter. Daughter wakeboards.
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
called a son, idiot.
that was a good one. That was fun.
All
Well,
right, this is a absolutely fucking insane letter to write us.
This is crazy.
But
they
you
felt
did
it
write
so strongly, they wrote it down and they put it in the box. So they
So,
really
to
want
recap,
this.
The two letters we've gotten from the live shows are how do I fuck Ben and how do I get my mom fucked?
And the handwriting is
Those are-
different, so this is not the same
It's not
person.
the same. It's not the same person.
Yeah.
We're going to get into it in the second act because as crazy as this
Can
letter
we just-
is, we are crazy.
Can we just say though, real quickly, how horny does our live show get people? We're not talking about that. Sure, it's Denver's best comedy show. It's the best show you're going to see on any given month, but the horniness level of this audience is out of control.
Great point.
yeah, they're a horny crowd for sure. But I think, honestly, this is a reasonable question. I think it's
But let
one-
me just take a second, Ben, and say, are you feeling lackluster in the bedroom? Do you want to excite your sex life and reinvigorate it? Why don't you come out to the Grawlix last Saturday of every month in Denver, Colorado at the Bug Theater, the horniest comedy show in America. We'll see you there this month,
August 30th.
the horniest indie comedy show in the USA.
Ask your doctor if the Grawlix is suitable for you. He'll say yes, because it's a rad show.
presented by Hims.
Yeah.
There it is. That's it. That's
Done.
it.
We'll see you guys in the second act, and we will get this mom dicked.
Stay tuned.
Yuck. I don't feel good.
This podcast is brought to you by Carvana. Buying a car shouldn't eat up your week. That's why Carvana made it convenient. Car buying that fits around your life, not the other way around. You can get pre-qualified for an auto loan in just a couple of minutes and browse thousands of quality car options, all within your terms, all online, all on your schedule. Turn car buying into a few clicks and not a full week's endeavor. Finance and buy your car at your convenience on
Carvana.
Financing subject to credit approval. Additional terms and conditions may apply.
Now at Chipotle, our all-new Chipotle Honey Chicken brings Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet. Seared smoked peppers and savory Mexican spices, blended with a hint of pure honey for a perfectly balanced sauce. All combined with fresh, tender chicken hot off the grill, served up in your favorite burrito or bowl. New Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level. But it's only at Chipotle for a limited time. Order now in the app for pickup or delivery. Chipotle, for real.
Gerontophilia.
Okay.
Uh-oh. And we are back, thanks to the magic of podcasting. Only a little bit of time has gone by, and we've been deep in thought.
And research.
Yeah, and research over this letter. We have a letter writer.
I didn't mean for you guys to hear that.
I have a vague idea of where Ben's advice might be going, but you never know still.
And we have got a letter writer. I'll just read the letter again. It's that short, and I appreciate the
Hold on,
brevity.
do it in the accent of disaffected skater teen.
Oh, okay.
Like a pissed off teenager.
All right, let's see if I can channel that as the world's biggest piece of shit teenager.
If you can, I want to take a crack at it too.
Sure, okay. My mom needs to get laid so fucking bad. She's uptight and strict and sad. Not sure how to get her out of her comfort zone and dicked.
Pretty good. Here's
Okay.
my
That was
read.
good.
Here's
All
my
right,
read.
you do
Okay.
it. You do it, Adam.
Dude, my mom needs to get laid so fucking bad. She's uptight and strict and sad. Not sure how to get her out of her comfort zone and dicked.
Okay, more passion
That's
to
good.
it. More passion. Ben, would you like to take a crack at this?
Bro, my mom needs to get laid so fucking bad, dude. She's fucking uptight. She's fucking strict. She's fucking sad, bro. She cries. I don't know.
we're
I'm
adding
not
to
even
it.
sure. How do you even get her out of her comfort zone, though?
Can I say lately,
That's good.
when we've
That was
asked
good.
Ben to riff anything, he brings in a cholo energy that I find problematic.
Yeah, well, hey, guys, it's not problematic. It's just where I'm at. This is my cholo phase.
You're going through your cholo phase.
I'm in a cholo phase.
But are you
Yeah.
Hispanic?
Are you saying phase or face?
Face.
Yeah, that's worse. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, it's problematic.
You can't do
Yeah,
stuff
you
in
can't do
cholo face
anymore.
bud.
Nah, you
Yeah.
used to be able to, and before the talkies, but that's when.
You can't call them
Ben was
talkies
one of
anymore, Ben.
Ben was one of vaudeville's greatest cholo face comedians.
I don't want to do this riff
Morrissey,
anymore.
Morrissey t-shirt, pompadour. Man, he had to look down. All right, I'll stop.
Yeah. All right.
You know,
so,
it's just that's what I think of when I think of Skater. I don't know why. When I think that voice,
I actually don't find it problematic. I kind of enjoy it, but I think people might. So anyway, we'll move on.
okay, yeah, we'll move past that.
Yeah.
So we got to dispense advice. I won the last episode, fair and square, thanks to our genius
Not fair and square.
listener.
Thanks to voters pushing the
listener
podcast
votes.
in a boring direction. And beware.
So I have to go last, but I do get to set the order of who goes before me to try to set them up to give the worst possible advice. Ben, when would you like to go?
I'm not answering that because whatever I say, you pick the opposite. That's what happens.
This fox.
I will
I cannot
faithfully
trap.
at this hole and take whatever you give
This
me.
fox I cannot trap. Okay, Adam, you're going first.
Oh shit! I didn't expect that.
Then I won.
right.
Then I won a small victory. All
Yeah,
right,
you
Adam.
got a little one.
You've
I
got
didn't
3
see that.
minutes, and when you hear this sound, which I'm already regretting what producer Ron is going to engineer, when you hear
Oh, I like it.
when you hear this, Ben, give us an old person going to town. Give us an old person.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're a fan. It's banging, banging. It's not a fan.
Oh, they're like, great. Okay.
Yeah.
Adam, get into the talk to God. I hated that. I really
So
regretted
so
it.
good that you hated it because of how fucking dead on it was.
I didn't like it. I didn't like doing it. And after like the sixth or so one, I was like, I want to stop, but I can't.
But I can't because it feels too good.
I could picture like ceramic figurines bouncing.
Yeah, they're
on the
rattling.
bedside
They're
table,
like,
right next
there's
to
a bunch
little
of ceramic
fucking
Dalmatians
cats
rattling
and-
on a glass
yeah,
shelf.
bronze shoes and framed photos of grandchildren.
There's a vase full of dead flowers rocking back and
Yes,
forth.
Totally.
Yeah. Framed photo of her and an older guy in like formal attire at the end of a Carnival cruise ship gangway.
Like a sepia tone.
Yeah.
Wow, no wonder old people don't fuck. This sounds terrible.
Like a young kid graduating from the University of New Hampshire. Yeah. And they're just rocking.
Okay.
Let's go. All right,
All
Adam,
right.
you're in the
I'm getting to
Octagon.
the
Once again,
Octagon.
3 minutes.
Okay.
You get a 1 minute warning. You're in there, Adam. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Advice.
So what I'm taking subtext from this letter is that your mom has been out there trying to get dicked, and it ain't working. And that's why she's so fucking uptight and strict and sad, because it's just the dick is not coming on her own. And so it sounds like she needs your help beyond you writing to us. If you're taking this big an interest in how to get your mom laid, well, just keep going, my friend. Help her out, hold her hand, and take her to the place where she will guaranteed get laid. Put her in a home. Put your mom in a fucking home.
Adam, it always ends with you putting somebody in a
And I don't know how old she is. But if she's over 65, they'll say, hey, welcome. Come on in. We got a lot of people like you. And they're all horned the fuck up. Because old people in retirement homes are banging.
Is this true?
And
Yes.
yeah, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
It's very true. And STDs, or I'm told they're called STIs now, are frequent because these old people, they don't give a shit. They're on their last leg. They're not knocking anybody up.
I'll tell you that.
You're gonna bag it?
What, are you gonna bring
With
a
no risk
raisin
of
back
knocking
to
somebody
life?
up? Nah. So not only can she have fucking sex in there nonstop, but it's good, unprotected sex. The best stuff.
The best stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I wrong on that? It's not the best stuff?
Calls it that.
Yes,
The
they do.
best
If you have the option between protected sex and unprotected sex, you say, I'll take the best stuff.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yes.
And so, hey,
waiter.
listen to this. Listen to this, though. If your mom's under 65, they might be a little suspect about putting her in a home. And in that situation, just have her volunteer at the home. Have her come
my
in
God.
and spend quality time with these people because they're looking to fuck and she's looking to fuck.
No,
Age is but
1
a
minute.
number. Horniness crosses all numbers. And last time I checked, they're all adults 10 times over. You think I got a problem with a 75-year-old fucking a 55-year-old? I do not.
Oh.
You think I got a problem with a 55 fucking a 75-year-old? Either side of the wall. I do not.
Adam always sees both sides of the wall.
That's what I like.
So you wanna get
he's
your mom
the rare
dicked.
comprehensive glory hole personality
Yes,
type
he
who can
sees
see
both sides of the wall.
sides of what's happening on the
Now
wall.
listen, Balfour is expensive, but it is the gold standard. And they take them on outings regularly. So they're not cooped up in there. And it helps
Free
warm them
range
up
hens.
to go out and see a little bit of the world, see the youngins, see
range.
babies.
You're almost
and then
done
they come
and you're
back and fuck.
gross.
Put your mother in a home, she will fuck immediately.
Boom. Okay. Wow.
All right. Adam.
Put your
that-
mother in a home, she will fuck immediately.
And and I hate this advice. This is actually really good advice. I mean, assisted living facilities, nursing homes, retirement communities are bastions of frothing fuck. And Adam is correct on that one. And Adam has a little inside knowledge because your dad does work.
Yeah, there is a huge history of abuse, neglect that can be fatal, for sure. So be careful on
Yes.
that front. But in terms of fucking, well, they get it done.
I got to go with you, Adam. Who doesn't like a little fuck with a little danger?
Who doesn't
that
want
you
to
may
fuck in like a crane tub?
Now,
Lower
listen,
me
if your
down. Lower me down.
All I'm going to say is monitor your mother yourself. Make sure they're rotating her regularly. The bed sores will take over and kill her.
Jesus Christ.
We know what the railings in the showers are for.
Yeah.
Fucking,
You don't move them, the bed sores will kill them. It's pretty simple.
grab onto that thing like it's the front seat of the fucking roller coaster at Six Flags and get ready for the rogering of your life.
Get ready for your
Norma.
second hip replacement, Ruth.
All I got to tell your mom is that the greatest generation's still pretty great in bed.
Wow.
Wow. Aren't they all
Okay.
dead, pretty much?
Andrew, stop it.
Mine isn't going to be that long because
Doesn't have to be.
that's good.
Doesn't have
No,
to
but
be,
it
Ben.
sucks because this is the part that sucks going because, oftentimes somebody.
Yeah, did
You know,
Adam
they
steal
think-
yours? You were going to say go.
I'm not going to say he stole it. I mean, but it is.
You can say
Where
you're in a
you-
safe
what you
space.
would
You can
do.
say he stole it.
He stole it.
I didn't steal.
Wow.
I didn't steal. What do you
He
think?
stole my
Wow.
Right, I
My
went
idea.
and looked at
In the
Ben's
break,
notes.
everybody, in the break, we were talking about our ideas. And that's what I said that I was going to do.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about our ideas and
Okay.
we were spitballing off each other, and then Adam took them.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
It's interesting that that's how things happen, but
Wow.
it's all right. It's all right.
Bold accusation from us.
All right, get your ass into the Toctagon, you
cornered
lying
desperate
bitch.
man.
Get in there.
Did you just call me a lying bitch?
I did. Get in there.
You bring yourself over here. I'd fight you if we were in the same weight class, but I will never fight anybody under 5'3". I have a rule.
Well, also, Ben, you're in the hefty BBJs, right?
The BBWJ. All right, I'm in the.
All right, get in there. Here you
Toctagon.
go.
I'm
You
in
got
here.
3 minutes.
Lock me
3,
in.
2, 1. Advice.
The two biggest problems that elderly people have are number 1, getting
Loneliness.
laid and loneliness. Number 2, financial insecurity. So there are
Number 3, racism.
yes, but we are not working on
4.
number
Bed
3.
sores, apparently.
And in
Yo,
that order,
baby,
that's
not
the order of priority as well. But we are only going to tackle the first 2 in mind: financial security and getting themselves filled or stuffed or satisfied. Whatever
Somebody
you
plug.
choose.
all
plug.
of the patisserie options.
Exactly. Fucking petite de foie. Now, here's what I say. What you have to do is let your mother know that there is a real financial gain to be made by her aging, sagging body, right? And that is called gerontophilia, which is a real thing. And there are a lot of men out there and women who would love to engage in sexual acts or just watch, if your mother does not want to engage in anything, to watch elderly people get down on themselves, right? And to do stuff. So what I imagine is you buy your mom a nice brand new laptop, perhaps a Logitech 4K.
Don't start chilling.
And no, I'm just
We're
saying
not getting any of this money
using
from
right now.
Logitech.
Logitech 4K webcam, and you start your mother an OnlyFans account. Now she can start off slow if she wants, right? Just something
It's actually not bad.
like something
bad
simple,
idea.
right? She's just posing in
This isn't getting her
risque
fucked,
clothing,
though.
lingerie, and you tell your mom. But what ends up happening is as she gets more comfortable, she finds that things start working down below. She's having fun while she's making money. And she's engaging with people. They're giving her tokens. They're tipping her. And now she starts doing little bits of cam shows. Now she's doing maybe she even starts crossing into a little solo play. Now we start moving into, shut up, Andrew. Shut up.
Familiarity with the vernacular.
Now
too
you're,
much. I
now
didn't even
she
know there was a
starts getting-
token
Shut
system.
up. Now she starts getting into
Me neither.
specialty stuff. She starts getting into some of the water play, a little bit of waterworks. Maybe
Oh,
even,
here he is! Here he is! It's
maybe
the Piss
even-
King! I knew it!
the Piss King is back, baby. And now some gaping. And that's what everybody's
Oh, my
wanted
God.
to see. Yes, show us the Dust Bowl, Nana. That's what they'll say to you in the
Dust
comments.
Bowl. You've got
And
10 seconds.
Stop it.
I'm here to foreclose.
That's what fucking lock a couple clamps on those grapes of wrath and show everybody what they wanted to see, Nana. I've got injury time because you guys talked during mine. Okay? And then
All right, wind it up, though.
maybe
Wind it
even
up.
just stop. Maybe even after that she gets comfortable, some girl collabs with some more popular creators on the OnlyFans. And you could range in age because, as Adam said, I was going to give a shit if a 75-year-old woman's hooking up with a 45 or a 55-year-old guy, maybe even a comedian named Ben. I don't know. We'll figure that out as we go. But that's mine. Time. Make some money. Time. OnlyFans.
Make some money on OnlyFans.
Gaping.
Okay, stop. Stop.
Oh, like yours was better, Adam. Like yours was fucking any more better.
I paint a broad picture, and you're in there. I paint landscapes. You paint close-ups.
Exactly. And that's what some people want to
With
see.
finger paints. With edible finger paints.
Yes.
The worst,
Chocolate.
Oh, I'm
worst
sorry.
medium.
So like honeymoon
Chocolate.
type stuff.
With
Sexy
melted
shit.
chocolate.
Well, I'm sorry, sexy shit. You guys you've never eaten food off of your partner. Do you guys ever do that? You ever do food play?
Sexy shit, like the word gape.
You don't think gape is a sexy word?
No.
What are you
it
talking
sounds
about?
Like,
it sounds like
the worst
Andrew, you didn't even
reaction.
get out of that.
Sounds like something's wrong.
It does sound like something is wrong, but but this dude's mom with a speculum in there, opening everything up.
All right, Andrew.
Yeah, it
you
is
gotta
my-
take it off of Ben. You got to take it off of Ben.
It is my turn. Let me get into the Toctagon.
Oh,
What I do
God.
like about what Ben's doing is that I hope that whoever wrote this letter is now regretting it.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm answering their question. They wanted to know. I'm answering their question. I'm sorry. I gave you financial security and I gave you sexual gratification. These dudes are going to give you one. So that's it. Andrew, you're up now. Good luck because I just dunked.
No, you did not.
Yeah, good luck because you're going to be like, why is the rim all greasy?
Wow, why is the rim all bent? Because Ben was
Yeah,
hanging off
because-
it. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, Andrew, I'm locking you in the Toctagon. You're ready. You got 3 minutes. Mind the time, Andrew. 3, 2, 1. Advice.
Mind the time, Andrew. To dispense my advice, I need a little bit of information. I don't normally need information on the spot. I need a tiny bit of information to help me with my advice. Ben, when is your next music show? Spells or Arson Charge?
Arson Charge plays August 22nd. I thought you'd never ask.
Terrific.
At High
Thank you.
Dive with
Yeah.
Abrams and Shepard. Going to be a great lineup.
You do not want to miss Ben's metal project, Arson Charge. It fucking rips. So, listener, here's what you do. August 22nd,
don't like this.
you're going to get your mom dressed
It's
up.
childish.
Tight black jeans. You're going to snip the sleeves off a ratty old black
See,
Harley Davidson
this is
t-shirt.
what-
We're going
Let
to
him do
tease.
his advice.
No, I
Is
know
it
where
my
he's
time
going.
or is it not my time, Ben? Is it my time or is it not my time?
It's your time.
Thank you, Adam. You're gonna cut the sleeves off a ratty old Harley Davidson t-shirt, a black one that maybe a cat has been sleeping on. Don't wash it. Put it on her. Put it over your mom's angular skeletal frame. You're gonna tease her hair up, give it a generous coating of hairspray. Just a
Big 89.
yeah,
90.
big bouffant. And then just give her the Simpsons makeup shotgun treatment. Just
Yeah.
slather her with makeup and then down to the high dive we go. Get your mom good and lubed with 3, 4 MGDs. She can check out the bands. Doesn't matter if she likes them or not. But after arson charge, you just point her
All right,
like
I'll say it.
like
I'm gonna fuck this lady. She sounds hot. I'm sorry. I don't want to burst into the middle of this, but Andrew, yes, you're right. I'm gonna fuck this lady. She sounds hot.
I was gonna say there's a non-zero chance that Ben humps your mom, and that's facts. That's facts. So you point her like a tomahawk missile at Ben, and you just give her one compliment, like, "Oh my God, I loved your band."
She sounds rad. She
Yeah.
sounds rad. She
And you
sounds
just steer
game.
over there. Not only have I solved your problem, listener, I've solved an old advice fight problem of how Ben can get fucked. So
Yeah.
it's a doubleheader. It's a doubleheader of
Yeah.
advice.
Damn it.
And I'm done with time to spare.
Wow. And I feel
You feel
dubious
invigorated
about this one. I really feel awed.
Wow, wow.
I feel strange about this one because I don't know. I don't know because I'm mad at him because I know it's insulting and it's a shot over the
How's
bow.
it
but
insulting? This mom
but
could
I'm
be
also-
a smoke show.
I'm
This mom could
interested.
be a silver
Could be
fox.
fucking hot the way
She
you
could be a
described her.
silver
You
fox.
described her hot. When you said to cut her sleeves off, I was already like, oh, I'm feeling a little something in my nether purse, but I didn't.
She's got a body that's seen shit. She's got
Yes,
she's got skin like a
Yes.
motorcycle saddle. You're gonna
yes.
love it, Ben.
Yes,
You're gonna
she
love
is.
it. So that's my advice.
We've done it, guys.
Maybe
That's
she'll
great
come
advice.
over and we could build a fort with her skin. You know what I
Jesus
mean?
Christ.
We have to get to the third act. Ben's getting weird and needs a break.
Yeah.
Straight up.
We gotta cool off the
I've been
bin.
up
We gotta take
for
the bin off
30
the
hours
stove.
straight. No joke, y'all. I've been up for 30
I like
straight
it.
hours.
I like it. You should
I
do
like
it more
too. It's
often.
dangerous.
It is dangerous.
I was gonna complain about sleeping like shit, but then you rolled in and was like, I haven't slept in 30 hours.
Geritophilia, baby. Let's.
You know when your laptop gets really hot and feels like it's gonna hum and take off like an airplane?
That's Ben.
That's what Ben's doing right
Hell
now.
yeah.
I
dude.
like it.
Well, you're the ones that keep bringing the sweet fucking talk to me. That was hot. Andrew talked hot to me. And that
Okay.
was all right.
Good,
Let's
Ben.
take a break.
I was joking.
I just broke my mic stand. Yeah, let's take a quick break.
Ooh, that's how horny Ben is.
And hey, last episode, a couple weeks ago, we had you all vote. You went to our Patreon page, and that was free to do. And there is some free content. But if you want to support us, it is a huge, huge help. It makes this podcast happen. We can't overstate enough how much you all helping means to us and what it does for us. So if you want to donate, please, patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. Check it out. In the meantime, we're going to take a quick break and we will be back in the third act with our votes and who won this one. Oh, you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
This episode is brought to you by Buffalo Trace Distillery. Powerful yet smooth. Contained but never tame. Proudly going their own way, but never going alone. This is the spirit inside Buffalo Trace Bourbon. Made at Buffalo Trace Distillery, the world's most award-winning distillery. Buffalo Trace is always perfectly untamed. Distilled, aged, and bottled by Buffalo Trace Distillery, Franklin County, Kentucky. 90 proof, 45% alcohol by volume. Learn more at buffalotracedistillery.com. Please drink responsibly.
We are back. It is the third and final act of Advice Fight, and that means one thing and one thing only: a winner must be determined. We must crown the best advice from today's episode. And I gotta say, I think everybody did great today.
I think so too. This is hard. I agree with all of you.
Me too.
You know,
I like all of the advice.
Yeah.
all of it would work too. That's the thing.
That's the important thing, is helping people.
Yeah.
And we always talk about how we're experts at everything, right? But we went into this one kind of being like, this is utterly ridiculous. But I think we all proved we can very much help an older woman get
We have
dick.
yet to be stumped.
We have
yet to be stumped.
We took like how to get an elderly fucked.
Right.
Freshman year.
An elderly.
How to get an elderly fucked 101.
Hey, are you taking how to get an elderly fuck this semester? No, I can't. It's full up. It's so popular.
It's crazy.
Professor
popular.
Ben is such a popular professor.
I graduated magna cum laude.
Oh, okay, we knew it.
Sumo cum laude is what it was.
He's so pleased with himself. He's so pleased with himself.
I graduated Sigma Alpha over it. So let's move
Oh,
on
nice.
Oh, that was
to the advice.
Some Garfield shit. All right, time to vote.
We have
you can't
to
vote for
vote.
yourself.
Right, and I...
Producer Ron is back just at
Boy,
the
did
right
you
time.
miss? Boy, did
Ron,
you miss the
you
advice,
should be
producer
very,
Ron?
very
Well, let's
happy.
recap for producer Ron.
Oh yeah, we should recap.
Okay.
Adam.
Adam, yours.
I said if you want to get your mom dicked, put her in a home. There is a cavalcade of geriatric cock waiting for her.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. And they will
Cavalcade.
run the train, and it's an old train, a coal-powered
Train.
It's a train.
They'll
This
run
train's
the
coming.
Yeah. Yep. It's cool.
Tie
as
your mom to
as
the
they all
tracks.
dismount and hand off the switch knot. And then you know what the switch knot is? It's the old thing that they had to like catch as they went. Never mind. That's some old school locomotive shit.
Oh, Jesus
It was a
Christ.
deep one.
Ben,
Anyway.
what was your advice?
Yes. My advice was financial gain and sexual gratification. Set your nana or your mom up on OnlyFans for gerontophilia fans. Get her started off with just risque clothing, then work up to gaping. Andrew?
Yeah, and Ben took us through all the steps. And mine was even easier and more practical. August 22nd, go catch arson charge at the high dive, and then steer your mom toward Ben like a Tomahawk cruise missile, loaded up with exactly one compliment for him, and there's a non-zero chance those two are going to smash. So
Yeah, you know, my narcissism knows no age. You know what I mean? What's that, ma'am? What's that?
You like what I do?
Yeah, you do. Hey, ma'am, we take we had a great night. Lots of photos. We walked around downtown. It was a lot more.
Just kind of getting to know her.
Yeah, we I got to know her.
the letter writer
was
did not
emotional.
write us saying, I want you to get to know my mom.
Yeah.
The letter writer said they
but
want to
you
get their
gotta
mom
know her.
dicked.
There was a connection. at the
No,
end of the
I
night. Did she
need
get
a
the dick,
connection.
Ben?
I got to get to know her. So we take a walk. We go walk downtown.
Sure.
Like late at night. One of those
Go to
fun
Van
ones. and we see,
Leeuwen's,
like,
get a scoop.
Yeah, get a scoop and go to like Sweet Action because they're open late, or maybe get an insomnia cookie. Tell me about yourself. Take some photos. Hey, Nana, skin tag me in that photo.
Skin.
And then down to the Platte, look at the stars, bang her on the bridge to Commons Park.
Yes, or maybe on
I
the
can
steps
virtually
at
guarantee you won't be the
Confluence Park.
only people there doing it.
Yes. On the giant steps at Confluence Park, the roaring piss water rolls by.
Oh, to hear the mighty Cherry Creek connecting with the Platte, where Denver was founded, gets bent.
As a guy attacks passersby with a machete within screaming distance. That just happened down there.
Yeah, I know.
Holy smokes.
All right, we've got our advice. Time to vote. Adam,
All
you
right.
can't vote for
God,
yourself.
This is a tough one because I got to be honest. You all nailed it. Adam?
I loved everything
we
that was said
dicked
today.
it. We
I really-
dicked this advice.
Obviously, I want to win, but I mean, the real winner is this guy's mom, who is definitely getting dicked after this episode because he's going to run to her with one of these.
Well, he's got
pieces of
3
advice.
ideas, so you know that like one fails, one is. I mean, what are the chances you have a?
The great thing for our letter writer is even if that only one of us can win, he can take all 3 pieces of advice to his mom.
He can combine them. There's no reason
yeah.
she can't fuck Ben on OnlyFans. Ben could also use a little spare change, right?
Andrew, you have told not a single lie today. It's incredible. You have been 100% accurate, factual, and truthful today. And that's such a rare thing.
It is. It really is. And I'm just trying to say, welcome to Dickville, population your mom. She's getting fucked after this episode.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
And this is a merch that we will be offering. Welcome to Dickville, population your mom. If you'd like a shirt or a mug.
God, those would sell, and that is a sad statement.
They'd certainly sell your shows, Ben. Okay, I have to vote.
You make fun of me, but Boonesboro ate those up. Yep. And I have a lift kit for my Ford F-150. So go ahead, Adam. You're up.
For me, it really comes down to sort of an old episode we did about online dating where I was sort of anti and I was about getting out there in the real world and dating. And it really boils down to that because I love what you both did. But if you're going to send his mom, scurrying to the internet, which she doesn't understand, or you're going to send his mom scurrying to a rock club, which she definitely understands, I think it makes more sense to send this old bag of bones to a fucking rock club to get dicked down by Ben Roy, hardcore.
All right.
I agree.
So I'm voting for Andrew.
I agree.
Damn, that is fucking crazy, Adam.
Out of a practical preference, I'm antiquated. We always make fun. Adam's old school. I am. And I'd love to see this woman getting out there in public, meeting new people, specifically Ben, and getting fucked by you.
All right. Well, so the tough thing with this one is that I want your mom to have the best shot. I mean, she sounds like she's aging. We don't know. And some things are not guaranteed. And so going with the one that is the closest to 100% guarantee is important.
Stop that. You don't know that you'll fall in love with this woman. You don't know she might not be your type.
So I am going to choose Andrew. I am going to choose Andrew because I want this woman to have the best shot at it happening.
And she deserves a good guy. She deserves a good guy.
Yes, a good guy. And not only that, the part we didn't really get to, that's the most important part, is your mom's going to see an ace of a show.
Oh, right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the other part. She's going to get a great show out of it. And then I'm going to take good care of her.
I don't know what that voice. I don't know what.
Well, and here's the other thing. You might get a new dad out of this. Because, Ben, I think you'd like to move to a new place, something with a little more room, perhaps a study for you to do your work in, a little studio. Mm-hmm. I think that this woman, I'm willing to bet, has a bigger place than you do. And so if this dicking down goes well, and you do connect and you do bond, why not see how long you can ride this? Why not? Why not be this guy's stepdad?
It doesn't have to end in gape, Ben. It can keep going.
I'm not opposed to an in-person gaping. And I want to be clear, gaping is on the table, even if we do choose Andrews. And even whether it's her or me, I don't care.
And Ben, sometimes Ben, I see you
because you are a generous lover.
being anxious a lot of the time, and I think some calming yard work, having a garden, things like that to sort of ground you, Ben, with this new girlfriend, I think will really, really help. So I think after the,
This
I think
is
you
great.
move.
I want to pause real quick. I would like to open the advice fight bylaws today, and I would like to make a one-time, one-episode addendum that only extends from the beginning of this episode to the end of this episode, and then shall revert back to current bylaws.
Okay.
But for this episode, I would like to allow Andrew the opportunity to vote for himself to go full 3-0 sweep, because that was sweet advice, Andrew. And you can take it if you want. The option is on the table. It's not something you have to do.
Sure, we've done this. I think we've done this once before. with Adam. I'll take it. I'll take a threer. Let's do it.
Sweet for Andrew today. This is what Advice Fight is about. It really is. We get competitive, we get catty, but we do recognize the best advice sometimes. And I think Andrew really brought that today.
Thank you. And Ben, can I tell you who I was going to vote for, Ben?
Yes.
Adam. I was going to vote for Adam because I like the home. I like the home thing.
But wait.
Well, listen, Ben. There's no reason that she couldn't do an OnlyFans from the home. So there's
you
lot
could
of
combine
options.
all
of
these
this is
ideas.
possible.
That's true.
And you'll be in a home soon enough also, Ben. So you're in the home with her. You're doing an OnlyFans together. It all comes together beautifully.
I love this.
Speaking of homes, thank you for making yours Advice Fight today, everyone. We like to think that this is your home as much as ours. Take your shoes off. We don't want you tracking mud all over the fucking carpet. Producer Ron, thank you for your help with this podcast. We
Yes,
appreciate
producer
it. None
Ron.
of it could be
And
done
big
without
thanks
you.
to our letter writer as well for just being an absolute creep
It was a hard question.
and for doing this.
And to anyone else who would like to submit a letter at our live show, a challenge. Try to make it not about fucking someone. We'll see.
You don't have to, though. You don't have to.
If that's what comes out.
Surprise
That's
us.
what comes out. I'm not. We can't be telling them what to say. You
I'm
can
just saying,
submit whatever you
surprise me
want
and
in the
don't
box.
do that. But
Yep.
submit whatever you want in the box.
But yes, it was great. Thank you. Huge thank you to Mike Henderson and Plan 9 Sound for your help at our live shows. It means a lot to us. Big thank you to Charlie Continental for always writing a sick ass tune for our fucking projects.
You know what I call him sometimes? Chucky Dodgeball, and he loves it.
Oh, does he?
That's fun.
He actually would like that. I bet he'd
Chucky
laugh at that,
Dodgeball.
Serge.
Chucky Dodgeball.
You all can follow us anywhere that you do or want or wish to on socials at Grawlix
Do you
Comedy.
wish to follow us anywhere? Do it on socials.
Follow us at Grawlix Comedy. You can follow us on Patreon, patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. As
Last
always,
week's Sick Boy Crazy on there, the whole fucking thing. Get on
oh
that
my
Patreon.
God, that was
Get
so
on
good.
that Patreon. That might have been our
And
best
we-
Boy Crazy yet.
Hunkiest Brad Pitt role ever. We crowned it.
And,
it's done.
and that was a tough
Now
one.
you know.
That was a tough
Now you
one.
know.
And then certainly, last but not least, keep these letters coming. We're loving this. We've got letters coming in. Please send them to us. You can send them to us through social media platforms or questions at advicefight.com.
Ben, this episode comes out on the 19th of August. What is your...
That's my plug. I'm hoping to see Nana there. Yeah, I hope she shows up. August 22nd, my new project, Arson Charge, we're playing at High Dive with Abrams and Shepard. If you haven't checked it out, you can pre-order our new album, our first album. It's our debut album. It's called The Dying Light. It's on Anxious and Angry Records. And there's a bunch of great merch and whatnot, so you can check all of that out. Please, what do you guys got?
I have a unique show I'm doing on Thursday the 21st. It's called the 10 Penny Radio Hour. This guy, Matt Zambrano, one of Denver's, I think, most talented people, is putting on this like 40s kind of radio play show, and I'm doing comedy in it. So if you want to hear me do stand-up like a 1940s comedian.
That's fucking cool.
That's amazing.
What was the place in
Yeah,
Chicago that kind of
come
does
check that
something
out.
like that? With the green something? I've done it before.
Paper Machete, the Green
yeah.
Lantern?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. They do it's kind of
I haven't done that.
vaudevillian, kind of radio
It's just
type.
a variety show.
Yeah.
I've never done this show. They just launched it at the Clock Tower here in Denver, and it sounds like a lot of fun. And anything I think Matt Zambrano is working on is going to be a good
talented.
time.
That is
because
for
he's
sure
a great guy.
true.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
check that out. Should be something to see. I'll say that. I don't know what jokes I'm going to
Yeah,
tell.
just speed it
Yeah.
up. Just do it on fucking speed.
Adam, what do you got?
Oh, yes. August 27th, I am in Chicago at the Lincoln Lodge. Tickets are moving, so get on those quick. I would love to see you there. It might be sold out by the time you hear this, but if not, hop on it. Get in there. Let's do it.
Boom. Attaboy. Otherwise, that is according to our parental agreement, that is a court-mandated episode that we have to complete each week and send it to our ex-wife.
And the check, our alimony, will be in the mail. It's a little late this month, but
well, my ex-wife knew I didn't have
Better
money,
late
so
than
I
never.
pay in the form of an episode each week.
Oh, well, I'm glad that I could be part of this.
Yeah. Also, can we just, before we end this, the greatest piece of wisdom that we got from this today
Yes, tell him, Ben.
was the two sides to the glory hole.
Yeah.
And
We learned so much.
I want
We
people to
learned
think
so
about life like that. Am I dick in the hole, just risking it all for the glory, if you
Or
will?
am I on my knees, pragmatically looking toward the future?
Planning
And
ahead.
if I find myself on one side of it, maybe I should consider the point of view on the person of the other side.
Play us out, Charlie.
Think about where they're coming
play
from.
us out.
Think about where they're coming from.
We're here to help you mostly just fine. Advice Box. I think you're wrong, 'cause I know I'm right. Advice Box. I say advice, you say fight. I say advice, you say fight. Advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight, advice, fight.
The glory
shit was
hole
so
run is
funny.
the most insane thing.
Dude, just naturally assuming my dad was on the second was the funniest.
Yeah.
That was the funniest.
Mamá, papá, mi cuerpo crece a un ritmo alarmante y la ropa que me compren ahora me quedará muy pequeña muy pronto. Pero su billetera no tiene que sufrir por la moda con los precios bajos de la vuelta a clases de Amazon. Amazon, gasta menos, sonríe más.